So hi viewers, so welcome to our exclusive All India Business News. Yes, we have today a VVIP with us, and of course a very well-known Indian businessman and a very well-known philanthropist. Yes, we have two exclusive gentlemen's interview here. So let's start. Before that, first I would like to introduce sir here. We have Ambassador, that's Yerlan Alimbayev. Sir, welcome to our news channel today. So yes, we have sir in Hyderabad today, exclusive inauguration of the Kazakhstan consulate. What's the kind of economic development is likely as the top agenda of government of Kazakhstan? Could you let us know a little more for the Indian citizens?
Yes, thank you very much for this opportunity, and I'm really honored and privileged to be today in Hyderabad in the ceremony of opening our honorary consulate's office. And let me congratulate first our honorary consul, Mr. Mir Nasir Ali Khan, with this very honorable position, and and he is accepting it with dignity and with full support to Kazakhstan and to the embassy and our citizens in these two states, very important states. So coming to your question, Kazakhstan government gives priority to economic development of the country, and economy is the first. So our President Kassam-Jomart Tokayev and our first President Mr. Nursultan Nazarbayev, they already say that the economic, the social well-being of people and of the Kazakhstan citizens are utmost importance for the government. So, and coming to the bilateral and international relations, and especially in trade and economy, it's investment, attraction of investments and the direct investments. So this is our also the priority sectors, and for example, for the last 10 years, for the last decade, Kazakhstan attracted more than 400 billions of US dollars. And for the last 2-3 years, we attract more than 25 to 30 million US dollars every year. So billions, US dollars every year. So and India is a main trade partner of Kazakhstan in Central Asia, and as the second biggest partner. So our trade turnover already exceeded 2.4 billion US dollars in 2020. So and this is of course because of the support from our partners, our friends like Mr. Nasir Ali Khan and the businessmen here, and the government of India, of course. Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji visited Kazakhstan 2 times in 2015 and 2017. So this year we are expecting our president, Mr. Kassam-Jomart Tokayev, to visit India for the first time as a president with a state visit. So he has been here before during the visits of our first president, 2002 and 2009, and of course as a chair of the Senate and a Minister of Foreign Affairs back like 10 years and 7 years ago. So now in his new capacity as a head of the state, he is visiting with state visit for the first time. So it will be like a big event, and we are all expecting this to happen in the next few months.
Now we have Mr. Mir Nasir Ali Khan sir, so a very well-known businessman in Hyderabad, and a lot of philanthropic events. At the same time, we have recently also seen the Information and Technology IT Minister, Mr. KTR, was also given his exclusive time. So none other than, sir, over to you, sir. We would love to know like how the association happened with government of Kazakhstan, and could you give us more information?
India and Kazakhstan has a very long history and a long association. It goes back to the Mughal period, actually, the Central Asia, and then Nizam of Hyderabad also originally is from Central Asia. So we have a lot of relationship with Central Asia, and now currently we have very close relations because of the strategic location of Kazakhstan. and India has very friendly relations, and we import, as His Excellency has already informed, that we import uranium and oil from India. And there's a big trade gap between imports and export. We import very high imports of more than $2 billion, and export is around 300 million. So there's a big gap, and with His Excellency's help and support, we want to bridge that gap. Probably export more of, we are already exporting pharmaceuticals in a big way. Reddy Labs and Hetero Drugs and all other companies are already having offices in exporting. But we are also looking at investment into mining also. Government of India is working with the Excellency, is supposed to be meeting some of the top mining companies of India. They are interested in investing in mining in Kazakhstan. That will be a big investment if that happens. And I personally would like to promote export of food products, agriculture products from Hyderabad, because in winter they have a lot of demand for vegetables, and we had a word with our Principal Secretary Jayesh Ranjan. He was expressing his interest to meet His Excellency and give his presentation so that we can export, because Government of Telangana has done extremely well with the irrigation projects, and we have a lot of water. We expect a bumper crop in agriculture, so we have to create a market for the farmers.
Okay.
So Central Asia is a great market, and we can export a lot of fruits and vegetables, more especially for vegetables. That's what the interest of Government of Telangana is, and they would like to discuss with the Excellency during his next visit, or they would like to meet him in Delhi. That's one area we would like to work. And IT also is another area we would like to work with. And yesterday we had a discussion with the Excellency on the high priority community development projects in Kazakhstan, with Government of India supporting. So Excellency will identify, along with the Ambassador of India in Kazakhstan, some projects which can be executed in Kazakhstan with Indian support, especially in the area of primary education and primary health.
Post-COVID scenario. So what happened, during this crisis, what kind of exports and imports were lacking? Because there was a lot of business got hit globally. So is there any kind of a plan by the Kazakhstan industrial group or the business people investing in Telangana state?
Yes, this pandemic, of course, they hit, as you rightly mentioned, the global economy, and especially this service sector, and this tourism and hospitality. And of course, industrialists also, they suffered a lot, but slowly, gradually, we are coming back to the track, business track, and the coming in terms of these investments to some industrial projects. We have MOUs signed last year, and recently in December last year, between our Uskyanagorsk titanium factory, but this is in a little bit south with Kerala. And of course Telangana will be also the one of our you can say the locations. They can introduce their products, and this is titanium manufacturing. The unit will be settled in Kerala itself. It's a state-run company, and they are also ready. For example, they are biggest suppliers of Air Force, Indian Air Force. With titanium. It's a Kazakh firm. It's the biggest titanium producers in the world, Kazakhstan. So it's they cover the 14% of titanium in the world. So why not this industrialist? And we have more to come. And with this post-coronavirus scenario, I think that the business will be more open, more at pretending to invest into the areas of most important that we somehow missed maybe before the corona.
Indian film industry, especially if we talk about Hindi language or Telugu, the regional language of AP and Telangana state, a lot of interesting locations are being heard in Kazakhstan. What's the kind of tourism of Kazakhstan having an agenda?
Tourism is, of course, it's a very attractive sectors in Kazakhstan. One of the, and for the last 2-3 years, we have launched many projects, and the Kazakh tourism is the main body in charge of this international tourism, inbound tourism, and outbound as well. But for example, for the last 2-3 years, every year we saw the more than 1 lakh Indian tourists.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
Yeah, going to Kazakhstan, and of course the main because of this location and the availability of flights, direct flights between Delhi and Almaty, and then we were planning to have the Mumbai, Almaty, then Mumbai, Shymkent flights, but because of coronavirus, it was stopped and postponed. And but the Almaty region is number 1 location, and of course now after this, with this post corona situation, and this situation in India getting stabilized, and in Kazakhstan, and we are now working on having this air bubble with India. So now Kazakhstan government is considering the proposal of Indian government. So I think that with this operational, the air bubble flights, so I think that we will have more and more teams, shooting teams going to Kazakhstan. And so far we had like 3-4 movies in the last 2 years.
Okay.
And last year we didn't have, of course, but still last January till March we had like one Tamil movie shot in Kazakhstan, Agni Gurugal. And this March we have in February one team of, as I mentioned, this Galipata 2 sequel is going to Kazakhstan, and then in March we have another one. So this is a very promising area.
Would you like to say anything to our viewers?
I would like to add one thing. We have online visa. We had the online visa. That's very convenient for people to travel. It's how many days? I think it's.
Yes, again, it's before coronavirus. Yes, we had like 72 hours free regime. Yeah, any Indian.
Transit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's very convenient. It's because any Indian citizen traveling to another city, other country like US or UK or Europe, they can stop over in Kazakhstan for any city for 3 days and spend it, and then continue his trip journey.
That's interesting.
And one more very impressive thing is Kazakhstan is less than 3 hours from Delhi.
Yeah, it's just maybe 5 hours from here, from Hyderabad.
It's not
That's
too far,
interesting.
and the traveling time is not much.
So this is just the beginning with the government of Kazakhstan. Thank you so very much for your precious time, sir. Thank you once again.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.